Now, let's hear from Becky G.
Grandparents, my abuelitos are from Jalisco, Mexico. They came to the U.S. with not a penny in their pocket. They made something out of nothing. Whenever I find myself hitting a wall, I realize, okay, if they made something out of nothing, I can do the same thing.
We'll be speaking with more amazing artists all month long. Stay tuned with iHeartRadio for more sounds of our culture.
Turn up the volume for Hispanic Heritage Month with Boost. Unlimited plans from $25 a month. More music, more fiesta, more Boost Mobile. Visit boostmobile.com for details.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have delays on 94 eastbound from Brockton Lane to the Fish Lake Interchange. 694 slow westbound from Central to 94. 394 tight eastbound from Penn to 94. We have delays 169 northbound from Highway 101 to Pioneer Trail. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Luther Brookdale Mazda.
Up to $2,500 Luther bonus cash. Luther Brookdale Mazda. Or 0% APR up to 60 months on qualifying new Mazdas. Luther Brookdale Mazda. #1 volume Mazda dealer in the Midwest. Luther Brookdale Mazda. See dealer for details. The only thing we overlook is $694.
Hear the Dave Ryan Show on the radio, on the iHeartRadio app, and watch on YouTube. Dave Ryan TV from KDWB.
It feels a little bit like fall this morning. I was going to ride the motorcycle in this morning, but then I couldn't decide whether it was too cold or not.
You were chilly.
Yeah, a little chilly.
Oh, no.
It is the Dave Ryan Show. That's me, Dave. Jenny is here. Jenny's kind of the outdoorsy. She's dressed like a lumberjack today. She actually looks like she's filling in when Paul Bunyan goes on break. Bailey is
I'm in athleisure, cute athleisure wear.
Bailey is kind of the theater nerd. You were at a theater show last night, and you were annoyed because somebody's phones went off 9 times.
I went to a matinee yesterday. It was all like boomers and silent generation there, and 9 phones went off to their entirety, full volume. And at one point, very tense moment in the play, you hear, "I wanna rock and roll all night."
An old ringtone.
And they're like, "Oh, if I don't look at it."
Vaughn is in love, not engaged yet, but one day maybe we'll be. And me, I'm like a.
You're here too.
I'm here too. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, you're
Thanks
in love also, right? You're in love also.
I am.
Are you?
Right?
I'm married. No, I'm married. I'm not in love. I'm married. I want to ask you guys a question.
I need your hand in hand.
I need your help.
Okay.
Our 25th wedding anniversary is next Tuesday.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. I mean, okay. You take her to Ike's. You fire a couple of chicken wings and some pasta down her throat. You get her a bottle of wine. You go down to Cub. You get her some flowers. What else you do?
No.
I mean, what?
I'm not helping you.
What do you mean you're not helping? You're my friends.
It is
solicit
your
your help.
anniversary.
Sure it is.
You should figure it out.
Okay.
It's a milestone.
It is your loving wife.
Who helped you with Allen wrenches?
You borrowed me a tool that I didn't have. That is something that I did not have access to. You have access to a brain who can do some research, who can figure out a day.
You got access to Menards.
I am so sick of men not putting in the effort.
Excuse me.
I am sick of it.
I am putting in the effort.
No, you're not. You're asking your friends to figure out what to do for your anniversary.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm asking you guys for, like, what should I do?
It's in less than a week and you haven't thought about it?
You guys never had a relationship that lasted more than 15 minutes anyway.
So what did Jenny and Bailey?
Not true. I had a pretty long relationship.
Vaughn, what should I do for the 25th anniversary?
No, Ike sounds good. No, figure it out yourself, man. The only reason I'm saying that is because mine is a month away, and I started thinking about it last month. You know, I am such a grand gesture person.
He is. He's so good at things. Vaughn is like, in that aspect of a relationship, you are great.
Well, I was thinking about renting a pedal pub, but her legs get tired easily.
So she had to pedal the whole time? Were you going to help at all?
Help drink. Okay. Thanks for the help, you guys. I appreciate that. I got no idea.
Let us know what you decide to do.
Probably take her down to Ike's, fire some pasta down her throat.
Have you been to Ike's before?
Been to Ike's many times.
Then don't go to Ike's. You go all the time.
Do
go somewhere new.
Sentimental. No, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to help anymore. But it is 25 years.
25. Google what's the 25-year anniversary? Because what do you get? Like a piece of driftwood?
It's the driftwood. I think it's plywood.
Susan has a wedding ring, right? Why don't you upgrade it?
That's expensive.
Okay.
Not doing that.
Think of all the crap you buy on the regular.
Yeah. If you just stopped buying things for a month straight, you could afford a 10-carat ring for her.
A day. Stop buying things for a day.
What?
I said stop buying. Jenny said a month. I say at least a day. You can't go a day without shamelessly buying something on Instagram.
Hasn't she been mad at you lately because a new item arrives at the door every single day?
Yeah, she has. She's like said, you got to stop buying stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind buying something. It's not going to spend $10,000 on a ring.
Silver is the 25th year
That makes sense. Okay. If you got any ideas, apparently you're better friends than the three people here in the studio. Send me an idea of what might be, take her out to Can Wonderland. That'd be kind of, what do you mean?
I don't think she would like that.
She likes Can
Have you
Wonderland.
been to Awamni? You
I
should
don't
go
know
to
what that is.
Awamni. Oh, it's like a really fancy, nice restaurant that like keeps getting in like news and stuff. Like culinary news.
Awamni. Okay, I'll check it out.
Okay, they're probably booked. You probably should have looked before less than a week before your anniversary.
It's on a Tuesday night. I can get into anywhere on a Tuesday night.
I'm going to find out.
Honestly, that place you might not be able to.
Really?
Good luck to you.
No, it seriously had like a 6-month wait list at one point.
I dropped the Dave Ryan name. Like, hey, yes,
you might
Dave
be
Ryan.
able to.
You know who I am.
Yeah,
exactly right. All right, we're going to play a little game here that this comes up on the show once in a while. People need to borrow something like a sleeping bag, or yesterday it was Allen wrenches in metric and U.S. sizes. Jenny needed to borrow one.
It did.
And I've lived a long time. I've got almost everything around my house. So if you need anything from an air compressor to a bicycle tire pump, chances are I've got one. We play a little game here called Does Dave Have One?
All
so
right.
you're going to each throw something
I'm
at me.
going to throw something
okay.
right away. Dave, do you have a ladder I could borrow?
Hell yeah, I do. It's aluminum and it folds. Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. You have one of those.
I got two of them, actually. I got a wooden step ladder as well.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Dave, do you have a dirt devil I could borrow?
I have a smaller vacuum, but dirt devils are garbage.
Oh.
So yeah, it's a Dyson, but it works as a dirt devil.
Okay.
Yep. You can borrow it though.
It's hot today. Do you have a snow cone maker I can borrow?
I do not have a snow cone maker.
I feel like all the kids you've had.
No.
It comes up at least once.
Okay. Dave, do you have a pizza rocker I could borrow?
A pizza what?
A pizza rocker. So it's one of those long blades that they use at
I do
fancy.
not. No.
So not just your run-of-the-mill pizza cutter.
That'd be kind of cool. That's what I'm going to get Susan for her anniversary is a pizza
Write it
rocker.
down.
Yeah.
For
Write
her
it down,
anniversary.
Jenny.
It's silver.
Okay, Dave, I have a flat tire. Can you pump it up with air?
Well, 100%. I have a Sharper Image air compressor in my trunk.
Okay,
Yeah.
for my car?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, yes,
Cars,
okay.
bikes, whatever you want.
Heck yeah.
I've started eating healthier and trying to go to the gym. Do you have an exercise ball that I can borrow, Dave?
I do actually have, there's many different kinds of exercise balls. I have the big inflatable one. If you put your arms out like it was a hug,
Yeah.
I have one of those. And you can use it as like a weight pressing bench or balance ball. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
Ooh.
I just have one more item. A box of condoms.
Somewhere hidden in the house, I'm sure I do. Yeah, but don't tell Susan about the box of condoms.
The
Yeah.
elastic's all crusty now. You can't even put it on
They're
anymore.
in the walls.
Dave, do you have a laminator I could borrow?
I don't know what a laminator is.
It's something to laminate.
I don't have one of those. No, but I do have one of those things that cuts paper. Like it's got the
slicer
big,
thing.
The big
You
slicer.
have one of those?
Like a crafting thing. Yeah.
There's got the
A
big
paper
arm,
cutter.
big arm on it. I have two of them actually.
Really?
Yeah, because one time I couldn't find one, so I bought another one.
Oh my God.
Low-key, I kind of want it. I love paper cutters.
Okay, we got to take a break. We'll be back in a second on KDWB. 1 hour commercial free. When we come back, Minnesota Wild tickets. Stay here if you want to go to the Wild game.
101.3 KDWB. Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Streaming only on Hulu.
Beginning October 2nd.
Hi, this is Ed Sheeran.
Brian Adams. Make some noise for Tate McRae.
Give it up for Sammy Hagar.
Mariah Carey.
Hey, this is Noodles from The Offspring.
We have Maroon 5. Good evening.
Glorilla. Get loud for John Fogerty. Diplo.
And so much more. See it all at our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Streaming only on Hulu. Beginning October 2nd.
A beautiful day ahead of us. It's partly sunny today, a high of 80. Tomorrow, sunshine, a high of 81. This
The accident, big or small, go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
Morning, Zoe. Got donuts.
Jeff Bridges, why are you still living above our garage?
Well, I dig the mattress, and I want to be in a T-Mobile commercial like you. Teach me, Saldana.
Oh, no, I'm not really prepared. I couldn't possibly. At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them. It's designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet and has the ultimate pro camera system.
Wow, impressive. Let me try. T-Mobile is the best place to get iPhone 17 Pro because they've got the best network.
Nice, Jeffrey.
You heard them. T-Mobile is the best place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us with eligible trade-in in any condition.
So, what are we having for lunch?
Dude, my work here is done.
24 monthly bill credits on Experience Beyond for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off earlier. Cancel. Finance agreement iPhone 17 Pro, 256 gigs, $1,099.99 and new line minimum $100 plus a month plan with auto pay plus taxes and fees required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data 1H 2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Raising a family requires lots, and I mean lots, of energy. Quaker's protein products help you to keep things running smoothly. It's the protein you want when wrestling your toddler into their pajamas. There you go, buddy. To coach your sixth graders soccer team. And to carry all the groceries in one trip. Whether you want instant oatmeal, bars, or granola, Quaker has something for everyone in the family. Try Quaker protein products today. Quaker, bring out the good.
We're kind of in a time crunch.
As soon as possible. Now.
Fast.
More and more people are saying yes to a guaranteed cash offer on their house because speed is everything. Get your guaranteed cash offer and a fresh start today at chrislindahl.com.
Terms and conditions apply.
Let's escape the everyday hustle and bustle with a taste of the outdoors thanks to Decorators. Peaceful, isn't it? When you build with Decorators, outdoor moments like these don't have to end. Our industry-leading durability means you can enjoy your deck any time of year. With Decorators, it's always deck season. Visit Decorators.com to learn more. That's Decorators with a K.
At Shane Company, we've been engagement ring experts for almost 100 years. We have the largest selection of diamonds and gemstones in stock. You don't have to wait to compare them side by side. Find the one that speaks to you at shaneco.com or in store. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Putjack is teeing up for its grand opening September 24th in North Loop. Putjack is more than just mini golf. It's a next level experience with craft cocktails, crave-worthy bites, and a whole lot of fun. Snag a free game on their 9-hole course before it's too late at putjack.com/Minneapolis.
Save on organic best of season produce at Whole Foods Market. Get organic Honeycrisp apples for $3.49 per pound with Prime through September 30th. Try them in a fall apple tart or spiced morning oats. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
Make parking the easiest part of your night with ParkWiz. Reserve ahead and roll right in so you can enjoy the show, the game, or a night out without circling for parking. Save up to 50% off a secured space and skip the stress. Smarter parking starts here. Download the ParkWiz app today.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have delays on Highway 10 eastbound from Airport to 35W. Lafayette Freeway slow northbound from the Lafayette Bridge up to 94. Highway 36 slow westbound from Lexington to Snelling. 169 slow northbound from Highway 101 to Pioneer Trail. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Whole Foods Market. Save on organic best of season produce at Whole Foods Market. Get organic Honeycrisp apples for $3.49 per pound with Prime through September 30th. Try them in a fall apple tart or spiced morning oats. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
I'm Bridget Armstrong, host of the new podcast, The Curse of America's Next Top Model. I've been investigating the real story behind that iconic show.
I ended up having anorexia issues, bulimia issues.
By talking to the models, the producers, and the people who profited from it all.
We sold our souls, and they got rich.
If you were so rooting for her and saw her drowning, why did you help her?
Open up your free iHeartRadio app, Search Curse of America's Next Top Model and start listening now.
Watch the Dave Ryan Show on YouTube. Just search Dave Ryan TV. Live on YouTube and the iHeartRadio app. It's 101.3 KDWB.
Let's get you Wild tickets right now on KDWB. Minnesota Wild, they are at home tonight playing the Dallas Stars at the G Spot, and we will get you tickets right now. All you got to do is call it 651-989-KDWB. And when you do, we're going to ask you a little question about hockey. Now, you don't really have to know a whole lot about hockey to do well in this.
We're doing a little different today. We're doing how much does it weigh?
A hockey puck. That's what I meant.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask you whether either 10 hockey pucks weigh more than one of something else. So I'll give you guys an example while we're waiting for someone to get on the phone.
Okay.
All right. So your standard Thanksgiving turkey, does that weigh more or less than 20 hockey pucks?
More than hockey pucks.
Bailey, what would you say?
I'm going to say more than hockey pucks.
Now, I did the math on it in ounces, and you both are correct.
Yes. What is the average Thanksgiving turkey weigh?
About 320 ounces. It's like 20 pounds.
Okay, sounds about right.
Wow. Yep. Yeah. So a hockey puck weighs 6 ounces. So that's a little tip for you if you're going to play this game right now. All right, we'll do another one while we're waiting for someone to get on the phone. All right, how about this one? A toaster. So your standard toaster, not one that has like 30 slots. Okay. Your standard
just two-slot toaster. Yeah.
Or 4 hockey pucks.
I'm going to go toaster.
I'm going to say toaster as well.
I made that one pretty easy. Yeah, that's correct.
Toaster
Does weigh more than 4 hockey
We do
pucks.
have somebody on the phone ready to play. And let's go to Brittany. Good morning, Brittany.
Good morning.
What are you up to this morning, Britt?
Just dropping off my kids at school and then going to go to work.
How'd the drop-off go today?
It went well. Thank you.
What'd you talk about on the way to school today with kids?
Not much, actually.
Okay.
Wow. You just played KDWB, right?
Yeah, KDWB was on.
I love it.
That's all you need. You just need us talk.
All right, here you go. Your chance to win Wild tickets. Good luck.
All right, you're going to tell me which weighs more. 1 traffic cone or 17 hockey pucks?
1 traffic cone or 17 hockey pucks.
Do you want to do phone a friend? I'm going to help you, and I'm going to say probably the 17 hockey pucks.
I was going to say the 17. Yep, 17 hockey pucks.
That is correct.
Yeah.
I think she wins, but let's do like 1 or 2 more, okay?
Yeah,
Just for funsies,
you win.
right?
Congratulations. You're going tonight.
All right. How about this? A killer whale, a smaller killer whale, not like a ginormous one.
Okay.
A small one.
Or 30,000 hockey pucks.
I would say the whale.
That is not correct this time.
Because it's a small killer whale. But if it was a regular size killer whale.
I mean, define smaller killer whale, one that I can hold in my arms.
Well, they can weigh it said they can weigh anywhere from like 5,000 pounds to like 6,500 pounds. So that's why I wanted to verify, like, there is a wide range there.
I see. Gotcha.
And in case anyone else using Google. All right, one more. What weighs more? 1 Krispy Kreme donut or 1 hockey puck?
Ooh.
1 hockey puck.
That's correct.
That Krispy Kreme is fluffy and light.
Good job.
Can't wait till they come back to friendly.
Brittany, it's a good day for you. You got the kids dropped out to school. You're going to work, and now you're going to the Wild game tonight.
Woo!
All right. Thank you so
Congratulations.
much.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Go Wild. It is 7:25. It's KDWB. Things that are going on Thursday Night Football tonight on Amazon. It's the Cardinals hosting the Seahawks. And if you're interested, Vaughn, the 25th season premiere of Law & Order is tonight at 7 o'clock on KR11.
I am here for it, baby. Also, tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm going to be at Friday Night Football at Monticello High. And this is my first time, I think, going to Monticello. So shout out to you if you're going to be there. We're going to have merch to be throwing out, a chance for you to win a $25,000 scholarship to any school but Friday Night Football. Monticello High tomorrow, brought to you by St. Ben's and St. John's.
That is super cool.
When you're there, do you feel like you're, going back in time?
Yes and no, because I feel like, it's only been actually 6 years since I graduated high school, but high schoolers in that age group is so different now.
Do any of the girls hit on you?
No, they pay no mind to me.
Okay.
Oh,
actually, I was trying to, when we went to the last school we went to, I was like, hey, do you want to sign up for a scholarship? And I heard these girls yell, walk faster, walk faster.
Are you serious? Oh, that's funny. Speaking of school, give a shout out to Ethan, who is star of the week in kindergarten this week. Good job, Ethan.
Wow.
Every week we do a little thing called What's on Your Radar. So we each bring in something that we bought or something that we found or a place we went or a restaurant. Mine is a Instagram the page this week, and it's called Space Skits. And it's really basic animation. They're short, they're 30-ish seconds long, and they're stupid and they're funny. For example, this one, I'm going to play it for you, is a woman mourning her dead husband. And it's a cartoon. It's meant to be funny.
Yeah.
At a funeral, and she has his favorite guitar leaning on the casket. And a guy comes up.
You know what? It's not tuned. Does anyone have a tuner? Does anyone have a tuner? This is a sad funeral.
Yes, I still can't believe my Gerald is gone.
Whoa, wait, is that a guitar?
Oh, yes, Gerald loved playing it. It was his favorite possession.
Yeah, I bet. It's a sweet axe. Bet I could shred Wonderwall on this bad boy.
Please be careful.
Play right now? You're crazy. That's a crazy idea.
Maybe later.
No, I'll do it. I'm just getting a good stance here. It's a funeral, so here's Back in Black.
And then he knocks the coffin over, and Gerald's dead body falls out of the coffin. It's so funny. It's so stupid. It's called Space Skits, and it's on Instagram.
My radar, I'm going to tell you about the funnest game we played at my nephew's 5th birthday. It's called Pie Face.
Oh, yeah, it is so fun.
It is so fun. You spin a wheel, you get 1 through 5 little cranks you have to do on this mechanism that you don't know if it's going to slap you in the face with a bunch of whipped cream because you put this little hand thing and it'll come at your face.
And it throws whipped cream at you.
Yeah, it throws whipped cream at you. So honestly, it entertained the 4 to 6-year-olds at this birthday party, and it also entertained every single one of the adults too for a solid 30 minutes. So it's called Pie Face. It's super fun.
I love that. For the girls who are 5 and 3, they would love Pie Face. Thank you, Jenny.
On my radar this week is Explore live cams because it's Fat Bear Week. And if you want to look at some fat bears, you can watch them on live stream on explore.org/live cams. But not just bears. You can literally live cam anything. There's puppies, there's kittens, there's birds, there's an International Wolf Center. There's underwater reef cams. There's a ton of different live cams that you can just go in and watch any live stream for any kind of cool thing that you want to. So mine is Explore Live Cams.
Nice.
And on my radar is a book from a comedian. The book is called Successful Failure from Kev on Stage. He's been doing internet comedy for 10 plus years. And now he's doing comedy specials and BET Plus shows. So the book is about lessons he's learned flat on his face. It's called Successful Failure.
Okay, once again, on my radar is a Instagram page called Space Skits, which is full of stupid little short skits.
Mine's a silly game called Pie Face.
Mine is explore.org/live cams.
And mine is a book from Kevin Fredericks called Successful Failure, Lessons Learned Flat on My Face.
On our radar. And if you missed any of it, we will put it up on Dave Ryan Show on Instagram.
The Dave Ryan Show, 101.3 KDWB.
I do have a Taylor Swift announcement. KDWB is back on Monday. And we're going to get your way into a private KDWB movie screening of her movie, the official release party of a Showgirl. Listen to our show Monday at 7:05, and we'll tell you how to get into this special screening from KDWB. Also, she's in the news about the Super Bowl. They went to the table to talk about her being at the Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl NFL, they don't want to pay her. They're saying, you get paid in exposure. Taylor says, I don't need the exposure. Line my pockets.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of like, you know what? I think it'd be nice to Taylor to do a little give back and let the world see a performance of her for free. Because she's been able to, the world has been so giving and she's deserved it to Taylor Swift. It'd be nice to see her do something for free without making her an even richer billionaire.
I just want to play a little bit of a devil's advocate on that.
Go ahead, sure.
Because she does not half-ass a single thing she does. She puts every effort that she ever can into every single performance. She trains like a professional athlete, and she would do the same for the Super Bowl. So is it really that fair for her to try to put on the performance of a lifetime that she'd have to train and do a million things for? How many halftime performances have we seen that were kind of it wasn't that great? Taylor wouldn't do that.
Okay.
So then she'd have to put in so much time and effort when she's got other stuff going on,
Sure.
I feel like a lot of other Super Bowl halftime shows have been really good, and those people are doing it for, the goodness of the community, I guess. So why is Taylor Swift why is she any different?
It's just interesting to see her say like, "Oh, I'm bigger than the Super Bowl," because she is. She really is.
Yeah. So guests are attending the wedding of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco this weekend, and they've begun to arrive in Santa Barbara, California. Nobody knows where it's going to be yet. The venue remains a secret. I think even to the guests, I don't know that they fully know where it's going to be, but they're going to be boarding a bus to be taken to the location, and I'm sure we'll see plenty of paparazzi photos come Monday morning, if not sooner.
Ooh, I think it's funny how like celebrities are having these like secret weddings, because what was it, Lauren Sanchez and what's that guy who's like rich guy?
Oh, Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos.
Okay, yes.
Got married. Why do I know her name and not his name? But yeah, it's a cool way to have a wedding. The cast of MTV Laguna Beach is reuniting after 20 years after the series finale. Jenny and we should get together and watch this.
So exciting.
I'm so jazzed. It's going to be on the Roku channel, and it's a special specifically from Roku scheduled for next year, and it's going to include Lauren Conrad, Kristen Cavallari, Lo Bosworth, et cetera, and they're all celebrating nostalgia and friendships. And I didn't love Laguna Beach, but I love the hills, so I would get behind Laguna Beach.
I loved both of them. What I'm curious, though, is what I was seeing online yesterday is it kind of sounded like it was only going to maybe be an episode. It's not like a season?
No, I don't think it's a season. I think it's just like a reuniting
Hell yeah.
of times.
I'm excited.
I can't wait.
My little sister sent me this last night. There's a new video out to get you hyped for the final season of Stranger Things. We have a little clip from the new season that comes out November 26th.
This is the biggest season we've ever had. Ultimately, what people want is they want to see these characters together one last time.
Every episode is bigger than the last. This is a season about like fighting to the bone, even when you don't know that you're going to win.
We've come full circle. The fans will be truly satisfied with the ending.
I watched season 1 of Stranger Things and then stopped just because it takes too long for them to produce
I was the same thing. I watched season 1. I really enjoyed it. And then I started to watch season 2. 8 years ago, something like that. And I just really couldn't get into it. And that's fine.
I love Stranger Things, so I feel like it's unique and different and like creative. And so I'll watch it even if it takes 20 years for it to come out.
You know what show is delicious?
What?
The Girlfriend on Prime. We were binging like 4 episodes last night. It is basically a very rich family. And the son, who's a spoiled little twit, you just don't like him at all. He brings home his new girlfriend, who is sketchy and becomes more and more sketchy. And it's got twists and turns. And the only thing about it, the music in this show is awful. But I think the music being awful adds to the tension of the girlfriend. 2 thumbs up on the Girlfriend.
Ooh, nice. I love that. We got to get into War of the Roses.
Okay, let's do it. War of the Roses right now, brought to you by Ovo LASIK and Lens on KDWB.
Catching a cheater, one fake bouquet of roses at a time. War of the Roses starts right now on KDWB.
All right, see if you can follow this story. So this starts in a theater. A romance evolves in a theater. Bailey,
my favorite kind.
I knew you would love this one. So this is a theater. They call this a showmance?
Only if you're like in the show.
Okay,
together.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So we're talking to a guy named Matt and a little romance that happened in the theater. Matt, tell us what's going on and why you're here today. What's up?
All right, so I met this guy, Colin, and he is in this traveling Broadway show. I won't out it and say it, but if you want to do your homework, you can find out who this Colin is.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Anyway, so he's doing this production, and I'm a contracted crew member here in Minneapolis. So I met him while he was working on the show, and we hit it off, and then we hit it off, and we hit it off.
And then you hit it off, and then you hit, and then you hit a home run, and then you hit another home run.
Yeah.
So, okay, gotcha. When did this?
Yeah, I don't watch the sports ball, but one of those double, triple things or whatever you call it.
Yes, a sports ball. So how long ago did this relationship develop? Months, years? How long ago was this?
So we're going on almost a year.
Okay, all right.
And we've continued to see each other ever since. I mean, he's gone on, he'll do his show in Charlotte, and then I go there, and we play some baseball. And then he goes to Denver, and I'll go there. And then we catch to rip the balls.
Okay, gotcha. So you're flying around, and I think that's cool. I think it's like, if he's in Charlotte, he'll be like, hey, I'm going to be in Charlotte next Thursday and Friday. You should come down. So after the show, you'll meet up and enjoy your time together. Okay, super cool. So what's the problem?
It's very cool. Well, it seems like it's fine and dandy, like booty call wherever I want to go until he's home.
Home where?
Yeah, where's
so
home?
He lives in New York City, as all these actors do, and he has got a million excuses of why I shouldn't come out there. So when he's touring, it's fine. And then I'm like, oh, girl's back in Manhattan, let me come through. And he's like, oh, mom's in town, not a good time. And I'm like, it's never a good time. What's happening?
Okay, so
He says that there's no one else.
So you're suspicious that there might be somebody else, and it's not like you two have like a committed relationship
But
necessarily.
like for a year, if you're like, entertaining someone for a year, I feel like even without a label on it, there is some expectations on it.
Okay. So you think that maybe there's a partner or a husband or somebody back in New York City that he's like, no, girl, you're not going to come out here and, that's not going to happen.
For sure. There has to be. I mean, there are a lot of great men in New York City, so I don't blame him, but I'm like, just tell me.
But you said that he said there's no one else.
Yeah. He said, it's just you. And I was like, I don't need all that.
Okay.
Just let me visit you in New York.
All right. So here's what we can do. Now, we need to think about this a little bit because we can't call. I guess we could call as the phone company because if you just say if you're, for example, to say ABC phone company, and you know what I mean, that's everywhere. So if we're going to give him a survey from his phone company, but then we don't really, a guy doesn't always send flowers. If we say send flowers, anybody want to, he's probably going to send them to his sister or his, Aunt Gladys or his mom or something like that. So we could do like a romantic couples.
Sexy.
Yeah, something kind of sexy.
Yeah.
Romantic couples massage.
Ooh.
Or a facial. Would you like a facial?
I would love a facial.
I'll bet you would.
God.
I'm just trying to be nice. I'm just trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you hitting on Matt now?
He sounds cute.
Yeah.
They're both local.
All right. So we'll offer like what do you want to say, Jenny? A couples massage?
Yeah, I'll do couples.
Okay.
Sensual
couples massage.
Oh,
all right. Stay there, Matt, and we'll see who he chooses for this back in New York, okay?
Name.
Okay. Please hold. And we'll be right back.
Time to pull out those receipts. Part 2 of War of the Roses starts right now on KDWB.
In case you missed the beginning or need a little reset. So basically, a guy lives here and he works in theater, crew, lighting, or he's a gaffer, or a gaffer, or key grip, or something like that.
Something like that.
So he works on a Broadway production. He's like a contractor that he lives here, but a Broadway show comes into town. I don't know, The Lion King or Fiddler on the Roof or Rent or whatever it is, comes into town and he meets this guy who's in the cast, and they start they do enjoy each other's company. So this guy that's in the cast, he travels around to, I don't know, Spokane, for example.
Milwaukee.
And this guy will fly out to Milwaukee and they'll do a little hookup weekend or whatever. But there's something kind of weird going on. The guy lives in New York, which makes sense. He's in Broadway plays. So he lives in New York, and he's not welcome to fly to New York to see this guy. Nah, my mom's in town, or I've got, they're fumigating my apartment. I've got roaches or
pipes,
whatever. And so there's always an excuse. So our guy on the phone wants to call this guy to see if we can set a trap to find out whether he's married, in a relationship, got a boyfriend back in New York, whatever it is. So we're going to make the phone call and set the trap right now on War of the Roses. By the way, we did get a text messages. Here's one that says, LMAO, as a gay guy, if this guy doesn't think this traveling Broadway dude isn't with so many other people, delulu. It's kind of like if you're dating a Viking and you think you're the only one that's dating the Viking. Let me tell you, this Viking's got somebody in Cleveland, Cincinnati, everywhere, Jacksonville.
In different area codes.
The girls are hot there.
Everywhere. Let's make the phone call on KDWB.
All right, Colin, thank you so much. All of us here are super appreciative of you doing that with us today. So like I said, we're doing actually kind of a special promotion where we're giving away these very lovely kind of sensual couples massages to the people who are doing the survey. A little detail about it. You're going to be in the same room with whoever you decide to bring with you for it. It's great ambiance, just a lot of candles lit, light music on and stuff. So what I'll need first from you is, who do you want to bring with you for the couples massage?
Oh my God, that sounds amazing. I would love to choose. His name is TJ.
Okay. So, we always just kind of want to know, is this a couple thing? Like this is a friend, or is it a partner for you?
Oh, that's my fiance. Yes.
Okay. Awesome. When are you guys getting married?
Oh, we're getting married in July. It's so beautiful. We're going to have a big wedding with so many friends, family. It's really going to be something special.
Okay, that sounds lovely.
I don't know what to say. Oh my gosh! Wow. I'm going to kind of pull the rug out from under you here for a second, and let you know that this whole thing was a trap to see whether you would pick Matt for the couples massage. And by the way, it doesn't matter who I am, but we're on the radio at a radio station in Minnesota. Don't worry about it. Nobody knows you here. You don't know us, whatever. But Matt is listening in on the phone, and he wanted to know who you would pick for a romantic, sensual couples massage. You know who Matt is, right?
Yeah, yes, I do.
Girl, don't even stammer. My jaw is on the floor. July? You're getting married in July and you didn't even tell me? I better be invited.
Yeah.
You have a fiance? That's amazing. Oh my God. Okay, honey, listen. You have a number one. Can I be number two? Can a girl get his in New York City?
Okay. All right. Okay. You know what, Matt? I'm going to guess you. Matt's actually taken it pretty well.
Yeah, at least he won't be invited. But Colin, you got explaining to do.
Well, I mean, Matt, you're really sweet. You're really kind, and you are really cool.
And you and TJ are open, and we're going to continue doing things, yes?
Matt's on a mission.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, go take this off the air, okay? There are children listening right now. Guys, good luck. I mean, I don't know. I will tell you this. The good news is Matt doesn't sound like he's shattered by the whole thing. So,
No.
the good news.
Perfectly fine.
High spirits.
But I think you do have a little discussion.
Never be shattered by a good.
Okay. All right. Hang up on that kid. I will tell you, of all the War of the Roses I remember, I've never heard anybody be like happy that there's somebody else. Oh, you're engaged.
Wow, congrats.
I want to come along too. I think it's probably because he just knew it was just a hookup.
Yeah.
He wasn't expecting anything long-term and romantic. He just wanted to know why he couldn't come to NYC to the Big Apple. To
He's
hook
like,
up.
I want to go to NYC. Come on.
Someone texting, you can't trust us gays.
Another one says, not going to lie, my jaw's on the floor. I wasn't expecting him to pick Matt, but also not fiance.
You think the fiance knew?
Probably. Well, I mean, if you're in traveling Broadway, like Dave said, it's like you're a Vikings player. You got somebody in every city.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I feel like the fiance probably knows.
All right. What do you think? That is War of the Roses for this week. On KDWB, we might have a little romance in the air because, play the song, Vaughn, if you have the song around the romance song, because there is a little romance in the air.
For Jenny?
No, not for Jenny, not for me, but for Bailey J. Hess. Because Bailey J. has a date on Friday night. Tell me the story. What's up?
So this is my first, thank you for the music. This is my first Hinge date in literally 7 years. I haven't had an online dating app date in a long time. So this is the first guy who responded to anything on my profile is I'm going on a date with him on Friday. So
What do you know about this boy?
So the thing I think we connected on right away is that he also knows about high school competitive speech team. So he was on his
What a
speech
niche.
team.
Is that a niche or a niche?
It's a niche, yeah.
Okay, niche, yeah.
Which is great because like I responded to something on his profile and that's where he like saw that I had responded. So then he went to my profile, saw that I was a speech coach and then brought that up. So he's like, oh my gosh, I did speech too. And then he said, I could talk about this forever. And I was like, I could talk about this forever. You don't understand. So if anything, I'll have that to talk about on Friday. But I'm super nervous because I don't like going on dates and especially online dates. I don't like.
What do you like?
It's like I had my time. I did my time there. I put in the time, the effort. I'm like past that in my life. So having to go back to it is just it's a bit of a bummer. So, but he seems nice. So we'll see.
Well, think about this. I mean, there's like 48-year-old women and guys who've like, they don't want to go on a date either.
Yeah.
But I know you want to have somebody in your life to go to pumpkin patches with and go to theater with and talk about speech with. So this is just part of the process. It's kind of like, well, how do you improve your life? By getting up early and drinking lots of water. Well, maybe you don't want to get up early and drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
But you're on your way.
I'm trying. And it was one thing that I thought was really cool is that on his profile, this is the thing that I responded to. He said that he had been recruited for Love is Blind Minnesota, but did the interview. And when they offered him to move through, he chickened out. So like, that's interesting. He said, yeah, they like Netflix like owns you in perpetuity.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
So
your
he's
image,
like,
your name, all that stuff. Yeah.
Like I'm good. But wouldn't that be wild? Like, yeah, I'm now going on a date with this guy who was on Love is Blind, but he wasn't.
No, but you wouldn't like that though, because you're so picky and you'd be like, oh, but the girls on the show, they don't look like me. So how do I know he really loves me?
I know, they don't. They're all like way better looking than I am.
You're so picky.
You're kind of hot though.
Kind of, but
Kinda
not
hot. Well,
not like Love is Blind people.
Well, right, exactly. They look like models. So where's this boy going to take you? You take it to like
I don't know.
play bingo or
we
where's he
haven't
going to go?
discussed it yet. We just said it's Friday. That's pretty much all we've got. So now I'm Katie Cat, my Hinge sensei. She has told me that I shouldn't tell him where we're going. He should pick it.
I agree because I think that the worst kind of a date is well, where do you want to go? I don't care. Where do you want to go?
Yeah.
I don't care. You want to go to Chili's? Okay, that sounds fine. Well, it doesn't sound like you're too enthused about Chili's. Do you want to go to Pittsburgh Blue?
Well, I don't know.
So it'd be good. I think you would appreciate if he was like, yeah, guess what? We're going to go to Can Wonderland. Then we're going to head over to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go back to your house. We're going to have a couple of well, whatever.
Okay.
As long as he has a plan. Wouldn't
Sure,
you
if
prefer
he has
that?
a plan. Well, yeah, because the last few dates that I went on, he would be like, we should get together. And I was like, cool. And then I would plan all of it.
No, you need to find a man with a plan.
So if
When
anything, I don't know. We'll just, we'll probably just go somewhere to get drinks and then that's it.
I'm rooting for you.
Which is a great first date.
That sounds
I don't
fine
think
to
you
me.
need to do like a ton more than that,
No.
especially not on a first date, because then you're not investing like an entire evening on
Right.
someone who you don't know if you're connecting
2
with.
hours, in, out, done.
Well, you
But
have
don't
to have
look at
an
it like
out,
that.
though. You have to have an out, though.
I do have an out. I have a debate tournament on Saturday.
Do you want me to call you at like 8:45
and say
like,
your leg fell off?
well, no, and
Oh.
just and give you the option. You can be like, oh yeah, hi Dave, yeah, hey great, oh I'm on a date right now. I'll talk to you later. Or you can be like, oh no, right now
Your leg?
in the hospital.
It fell off?
Do you want me to do that for you?
No.
Okay, I'm there as a friend.
But thank you. I appreciate it.
A lot
All
of
right.
people are texting in their like happy stories of I met my boyfriend after getting back on the apps after taking a long hiatus, and now we've been together for 2 years.
Oh, wow. Congrats.
Well, there's another one.
Yeah.
Tender Ella here, 6 years in, 3 years married, and possibly pregnant.
Well, hot
Yeah.
dig.
Possibly.
Hot diggity dog.
That's how my sister met her husband. Was
on
on
Hinge. Tinder?
On
Okay.
Tinder.
That's how Kate Radis met her husband. They got now 2 or 3 kids.
Wow.
They met on Tinder.
I mean, there's success stories, but I've gone on lots of online dating app dates that have not turned out.
I'm sure a lot of
So,
people have.
Yeah.
Well, it's like fishing.
Yeah.
How many times do you cast before you get a bite? Some people get a bite on their very
27.
first cast. Other people have to cast 27 times before they feel that pull on their
Yeah,
line.
but sometimes you
Right.
don't want that fish, you know?
Yeah, and that's very true. And you throw it back.
Yeah.
Like,
And that means and then you keep on fishing.
Oh,
Good.
walleye. Gosh.
Everybody
ew,
wants a
gross.
walleye.
Yeah,
what do
you
you want?
want
A
sturgeon.
I
want a
catfish?
sturgeon.
You're not going to get a
Ooh, you want a
sturgeon.
big
Bailey just
boy.
wants a goldfish.
Bailey would take a goldfish right now.
Anything.
All right, good luck. Game on the show, Face Off. You get to play along too, but basically we are assigned to give a lot of to give as many items in a category as we can, and whoever comes up with the most in the category will win. For example, if I were to say fast food burgers, Bailey, name as many fast food burgers as you can. Go.
McDonald's, Burger King.
No, the burger specifically.
Oh, the Whopper, the
McDouble.
Big Mac, the double fries,
Butterburger.
the butter burger, the
Single, double, triple.
the quarter pounder with cheese.
There you go.
The My Burger,
Okay,
California.
you're doing fine. You're doing
Time
fine.
up.
Okay.
Ah.
So it's me versus Bailey
Yeah.
today?
No,
No.
it's me and you, Dave.
Oh.
Bailey's hosting. I'm going to step out so you can go first.
Okay.
Okay.
There goes Jenny.
All right. Bye, Jenny.
Walking
You're keeping score,
out.
Bailey?
Do some squats out there, Jenny. Oh,
Her legs hurt.
She said her
Yeah,
legs
her legs
hurt.
hurt.
Okay. All right, Dave. Yes, I'll keep score.
Cool.
Dave, your first category is music genres.
Polka, rock, folk, classic rock, country, jazz, hip hop, rap, smooth jazz, folk music, polka, folk guitar, country. Oh,
Wow.
boy.
The last like 4 you
Folk,
said were
folk.
just the same thing.
I know they
over
were.
and over again.
My mind was stuck.
Pop folk.
Folk and polka. Folk polka. Polka.
Tough.
Okay. Your next category is
Yes.
movie genres.
Horror, thriller, drama, romance, rom-com, comedy, thriller, documentary, western, classic, silent, and Halloween movies.
Halloween.
You know what? I'll give you
Movies.
Halloween movies.
Okay.
And I think you said thriller twice.
I probably
but
did.
I'll give you. Okay. Fabulous. All right. Final category
I'm
is
ready.
countries.
Oh, Asia, United States, Canada, Panama, Colombia, Mexico, Chile, Peru, Paraguay, Brazil, Germany, Italy, Hungary, Rome, Italy, and Greece.
Okay, you said Italy twice.
Probably did.
Also, Asia's not a country.
You're right.
but
It's a
you were
continent.
close.
Oh,
All right. You did pretty good, Dave.
catch.
You did pretty good. Get Jenny.
Yay!
Jenny. I don't know if Jenny's gonna.
funny videos.
Oh, you weren't squatting. You were watching funny videos.
My legs hurt. I did leg day yesterday.
Oh, leg day. Okay.
She did her squats last night.
All right, Jenny, you ready?
Wish I did my squats last
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Your first category is music genres.
Rap, R&B, hip hop, pop, country, jazz, rock, metal, emo, disco. Oh gosh, oldies, folk.
All right.
You did pretty good.
What'd you
I
say?
said polka.
Polka. That's
Did you say folk, Jenny?
Yes, she did.
Yep.
Okay. Your next category is movie genres.
Romance, rom-com, horror, superhero, action, comedy, drama, docuseries, documentary. Yeah, so they're probably not right.
All right. Hey, you got some. Okay. And your last category is countries.
Okay, Thailand, Tahiti, Brazil, Mexico, United States, Canada, France, Spain, Portugal, Greece, New Zealand, Australia, Iceland, Norway, Denmark.
Is Portugal a city or a country?
Portugal's a country.
Okay. And Australia's a continent, isn't it?
But it's also a country.
Oh.
Yeah. Now
Never
you
been.
know. Okay,
I
you
thought
guys.
Portugal was Spain. Portugal, Spain.
Nope, Portugal's a country.
Okay.
You guys all did really good.
It
You
is a
did
country.
really, really well. Okay, so in the category of music genres, Dave, you got 9. Jenny, you got 12.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good job, Jenny.
Because
Thank
Dave said
you.
folk a million times, and
I
it's
did.
funny you ended with polka, Jenny, and Dave started with polka. All right, in the category of movie genres, Dave, you got 11.
Ooh.
Jenny, you got 8.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah.
you
Froze
would
up
on
a
that
little bit,
one.
yeah.
All right, finally, in the category of countries, Dave, you got 13.
Oh, dang.
Wow. Jenny, you got 15. So Jenny wins.
Nice
and
job,
that's face
Jenny.
off.
All right.
Thank you.
How did you do? What was your strong category? That is Face Off on KDWB. Want to let you know that starting on Monday, we're going to get you into that Taylor Swift movie. We got a whole theater that we're renting out ourselves to get you in. So Monday at 7:05, we'll tell you how to get in for that one. Right now, though, Vaught is here with something on his mind to stir the pot.
K-pop sucks.
Get out. Turn off his mic.
I'm so over it. I'm so over the hype. It's just regular music to me. And I don't know why we make it seem like it's this grandiose, like, oh my God, game changing. But Bailey's going to get mad at me because she's been trying to get me to watch K-pop Demon Hunters.
That's because it's such a
so
good movie.
good.
Objectively a good movie.
And the music's really good too.
I can't get behind it. When BTS popped off and even Cat's Eye, I feel like they came out of nowhere. Not saying they're not good. I just don't think it's like, oh my gosh. And I know K-pop Army is going to go crazy at me. I just think it's
seriously.
I think when I watched the entire video for this the other day because I was researching on Name That Tune, and I was so impressed how I think only one of the kids in BTS can speak English, but they're singing phonetically in English. And I think that's so impressive. They have no idea what they're saying. So catchy.
I like K-pop. I'm not like a huge K-pop like stan. Like my sister loves K-pop. But what I appreciate about K-pop is that it's like the love and joy that we all felt for like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. But it's just modern music.
Their choreography, it looks
Yeah.
like they're in a fitness club.
Exactly. And it's so tight and like so particular.
No, it should look fun. Not like I'm doing aerobics or like at Snap.
That does look fun.
You know?
Aerobics is so fun.
I know that K-pop is not targeted toward dads like me, but I actually like it.
Well, then you might
It's
like
it's
K-pop
fun and
Demon
energetic.
Hunters.
No, I want to watch K-pop Demon Hunters, and Susan doesn't want to.
I don't know
I'm like,
if
I've heard it's really good. What?
I don't know if you'd like it.
But if you liked BTS, then that's the whole movie. This is feel good music, Bont. This what like makes
But
you
so is
happy.
everything else. I'm not.
No,
like,
it's not.
Yes, it is. There's so many feel good songs. Somebody just texted. It said, "I lost it." Oh, they didn't come out of nowhere. They came from Korea. I know that. I'm saying like they just. Thanks. You know, I'm saying like all of a sudden everybody cared about them. And it's like you just. I don't know. You're part of a cult that was just like I have to like them.
No, I think it's just that you've just now heard of it. It's not that they didn't exist until now,
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say,
suddenly.
we had like K-pop people at Jingle Ball back in like 2018.
Yeah.
Like a pretty long time ago.
Where did Cat's Eye come from? You don't know.
I don't know.
Don't say Korea. Exactly.
Well,
you don't
not
know.
all of them are. I mean, I don't even know if any of them are Korean.
Well, I
but
think
like,
K stands for Korean, doesn't
yeah,
it?
but a lot of them aren't Korean because they're just like a mishmash of different girls that like go off of the K-pop like
The vibe.
formula.
Stop this
kind
one,
of.
Dave. I'm gonna play another one for you.
Okay.
This one's Cat's Eye. Fallon and Colt did an event with them at Mall of America, and Mall of America said this was the most attended event they've ever had
I
in
don't know if they're
history.
considered K-pop. honestly.
Actually, their world,
I
which is
was gonna
another like
say-
subcategory. I'm like, what are we doing here? It's just pop music to me.
Yeah, it is pop. It's Korean pop.
Not
They're
every
mostly pop from
Vaughn, is
Korea.
it okay for artists to come from different countries outside of the
Don't
United
do that,
States?
Jamie.
Or
Don't do that. I'm
No.
not talking about where they're from. I'm just saying it's just regular music to me. It's not anything worth being like, oh my God, I'm going to spend thousands of millions of dollars.
You're not wrong though about the K-pop armies are crazy. Like people don't request songs on the radio very often, but if there's a new K-pop song out, you know about it because we're getting requests constantly on it.
Someone texted in saying, I can't believe I'm watching Vaunt hire his own assassins on live radio.
Yeah, K-pop
True.
to me is K-trash.
You're the worst. Get out of here.
Get out of here. He's just trying to egg you on.
Everyone who's in K-pop is objectively attractive and talented.
So are like other people that are not in K-pop.
No, well, that's not.
They're also attractive.
They're not doing K-pop though. The Weeknd isn't doing K-pop. Post Malone's not doing K-pop.
Post Malone should do K-pop.
He could.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Truly, instead of getting into country, why don't these artists actually try something new and do K-pop instead?
I will tell
Do
you,
a
it is
little
like
choreographed dance.
it is the first new music genre in many years.
And thank goodness for that. Period.
Yeah, I like it. It's it's a happy, bubbly kind of a music.
Dave, you have to watch K-pop Demon Hunters.
I want to, but Susan doesn't want to.
How
Can I come
watch
over?
TV without Susan?
Right.
Like I'm so
You only got one
confused
TV
by
in that
this.
house?
We only have one TV.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You live in a McMansion. You got a TV in every single one of your 25 rooms.
You'll
I'm
have
not
a
allowed
phone.
to leave her site.
What?
She doesn't trust
that
me.
makes
Keeps
sense.
you on a leash.
I'm not going to watch that. Thank you, Vaughn. It's 101.3 KDWB. We were following Jenny's journey of her sanding and mudding her home.
Yes.
And she's doing all kinds of like a kitchen overhaul, and she's doing everything herself.
Yeah, but I'm not doing it with the proper gear, which means I don't have eye protection or a mask. And so as I'm sanding yesterday, I definitely got a bunch of sand in my eyes, in my lungs, in my throat, all of the above.
Buddy.
And so I was like, man, that actually really hurt my eyes when that
because
happened.
it's like not soluble.
No, not at
It's
all.
like little tiny pebbles that are in your eye, and you got to blink, blink, blink until they come out.
Right.
It's not going to dissolve.
I needed one of those things that they had in the chemistry rooms where you put your eye on them
The
and
eye
like
wash.
flush
Yeah,
your
the eye wash
eyes
station.
out. I needed one of those because all of a sudden I'm like going blind from all the sand dust. So I'm wondering, what's the worst thing that you guys got in your eye before?
Mine was probably moth dust, because in Colorado, we call them millers, and they're tiny little, not real tiny. They're the size of a quarter, and they're moths. And in the summer in Colorado, they are everywhere. They come in from the plains to eat mites or whatever, and they're everywhere. And there was, I'm literally thousands of them on the attic floor. So I got a big brush broom, and I'm sweeping it up, and the dust got in my eye. And again, tiny little pieces of moth dust in my eye. You couldn't rub it out. You couldn't wipe it out. You just had to wait it out.
Jeez.
It was horrible.
Oh.
That's so annoying.
What's the worst thing you had in your eye?
Well, yeah, the worst thing I had, well, Jenny will understand.
Yeah.
It definitely stings.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people would get it. Definitely Jenny.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. If you
Oh
ever
my God, are you
engaged
serious? Yes. I think I just realized what you're talking about.
certain things, you probably, well, I don't know.
if
I don't know
you've-
what Dave does on the side,
That's
but you
true.
probably have never gotten that in your eye.
Unless like gravity played a part.
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
But
no,
it
never
does
know.
sting.
But I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's
Like ow, towel.
No. you need
Towel?
more than
Oh
just a
no,
towel.
eye wash. You need that eye wash.
Yeah.
Does that burn? Does that
And you
burn
need
that
to,
bad?
and you need to keep your eye closed until you can get to the eye wash.
So you're
You don't wanna,
walking
like,
to the sink and
blink
you're
a
going
bunch.
Like a pirate with an eye patch. Yeah,
Okay.
truly.
That's the worst
And it
stingy
always
burny
happens out of
thing.
nowhere.
Yeah.
That's the thing
Out of nowhere.
Bailey,
It's shocking.
you're
It
telling me
is.
right now that was the burniest thing that you've ever had in your eye.
Burniest. Yep.
Okay.
You've never expected it?
No, you never do.
Oh, geez.
Well, you never know. You just never know the aim of it.
do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you.
Maybe they
Oh my
don't.
gosh, the times that I've gotten that in my eye, it was unexpected because it went in a direction
Were
I
you
didn't
at a
think it was
carnival
going
or
to.
something? And what?
No.
What you're like?
Gravity played a role.
And she won a really big stuffed animal.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Huge.
She's there
wish.
throwing darts at a balloon, and all of a sudden, it was
Good for you.
unexpected.
That's
Worst-
what I'm saying.
Worst thing I ever got in my eye, pee. I was in
Ew.
Times Square walking through the subway, and I was coming up steps, and there was a guy peeing off the side of the steps. So as I was coming up, it was coming down and like sprinkling in my eye and my face.
Oh, that's horrible.
It was so
a
gross.
stranger's pee in your eye?
And it's funny because I didn't realize it was pee until I got up.
You
I was
thought
like,
it was
oh,
just
it's
a
probably
little dribble of rain or a puddle.
no, but like there's different subway tracks. So I was like, maybe it's just rain coming from
Right.
the above. And then I looked up and I was
And
like,
you're
oh
like-
no, there's a guy in his junk.
Wow. So Jenny got like construction dust in her eye. I had moth dust in my eye. Somebody says, tell Dave, look up photos of moth wings under a microscope. That's why it hurts. They're little teeny tiny barbs. They look like little tiny little spiky balls in your eye. Bailey had something else in her eye, and basically Bailey says nearly all women and some men have experienced that in your eye. Okay, that tells me something about you, Bailey, that I never knew.
Well,
okay.
Someone texted in saying, bartender here, tequila in the eye is the worst.
Ooh, yeah, I would imagine that burns.
Yeah. Here is one. It says, I am a welder. I got red hot metal in my eye. They had to go in and dig it out. Lord. Another one says, metal shavings in your eye is the worst. I've had it a few times. Yeah, you got to be careful when you're filing. If you're filing, you got to be careful.
You got to wear like protective eye gear, like goggles.
Oh, I think the thing is like you realize it, but a lot of the time it's too late. It's like, oh God, I should have worn goggles. On the phone, the worst thing you ever got stuck in your eye. Katie. Hi, Katie.
Hey, I've got a multitude of things.
Let's hear them.
All right. Number one, a gnat.
A gnat.
Ooh, a gnat.
Okay.
Gnats are bad.
Okay.
So annoying.
Number two, GL5. I used to work on cars. It's a gear oil, and when it's used, it really hurts and it's thick, and it's hard to get out of your eyes.
How bad? Yes. Okay.
How about a jumper cable?
You got a jumper cable in your eye?
Is the full one?
No.
Those would be easy to pull out, though. You wouldn't need tweezers. You just grab one of the clamps and
you wouldn't
yank
be like,
on it.
can you see this thing? Do I have something in my eye?
Hey, it looks like a jumper cable.
Hold on, let me get it.
Let me ask you, pulled it and it popped you back in the eyeball.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Right in the eye.
And what's the last one?
The last one was my daughter. I was laying in bed with her tickling, and she was 5, and she put her finger straight across my cornea, and I had to go to kindergarten roundup with an eye patch.
Oh. Now, those are painful. I can relate to that. I was one time playing hide and seek, and my friend ran in front of me, pushed a bush out, the branch snapped back and hit me in the eyeball. But that's not necessarily what we're looking for. We're looking at the substance that is in your eye. But those are some good ones. We got a bunch of text messages too.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of these are like rust. Don't get rust in your eyes. That's terrifying. Ketchup, it burns.
Does ketchup? Okay.
I watched a kid tip their cup too far back and put orange juice in her eye.
Oh, poor kid. Ouch.
You got some
Pepper
talkbacks
spray.
too.
Ooh, talkbacks.
A lot of this, a lot of experience with this.
Worst thing I ever had in my eye was some stain and some paint thinner. I'm a painter, and some paint thinner got in my eye, and oh man, did that hurt.
Oh my God, that's a solvent. That's going to strip away the coating on your eye.
Or what if you're like a gardener, you have garden some peppers, and then you touch your eye? That hurts
Haven't
so
we
bad.
all done that?
Yeah.
Haven't we all
truly
cut up peppers and you wash your hands, but not good enough, and then you rub your eye?
Or even if you just touch your face in general with a pepper, it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of people on Facebook that answered that they did certain things that actually gave them cataracts because that's how bad it was. But this was an interesting one. Hot oil from a popcorn machine.
Oh,
That was from
wow.
Melissa.
Oh, my gosh.
Crystal said dog shampoo. It burns like you wouldn't believe. I thought I was going to go blind.
Wow.
What did you get in your eye? Amanda says, I got gas in my eye. I carried around a gas can all summer one year, went to open it, and exploded in my face from the pressure. I thought I was going to go blind, but I was fine. It was just so painful.
Wow.
Wow.
This one says, I accidentally used the hydrogen peroxide contact solution incorrectly, and I
I've done that.
chemically burned my eye.
It is awful.
It is.
They don't really use that anymore.
Yeah,
but
thank goodness.
Yeah.
And they don't tell, it's like not very clear. You're like, oh yeah, contact solution. No.
It was the worst.
You have to let it sit like 12 hours.
Let us know what was the worst thing you ever got in your eye. We're going to be taking a quick little break on the Dave Ryan
We should
Show.
come back and do more because we got a lot of people on the phone.
We do.
And talk backs
We
and
do.
stuff.
Want to hear more about this one. What did you get in your eye? We'll do it next. Leave a talk back. I would love to hear your voice on the radio. Talk back. It's the red microphone on the iHeart app.
101.3
KDWB.
Hey, it's Fallon. Growing up, I had a single mom, and the only place I had internet was at school. Even now, there are literally millions of Americans who either can't afford high-speed internet at home or live in a location where it's not available. Think about that. What do we all use for every aspect of our lives now? The internet. Well, AT&T is committing $5 billion to help 25 million people get and stay connected to affordable high-speed internet access by 2030. This initiative began in 2021, and since then, nearly 5 million Americans have benefited from AT&T's discounted internet service and digital literacy programs. I know what that would have meant for my family, so I can only imagine what that means for regular, hardworking people to get that kind of help connecting. Beyond those receiving assistance getting connected to high-speed internet, AT&T has reached out to about 360,000 students through the Achievery, a free digital learning platform. They've also helped educate 288,000 adults with digital literacy resources and workshops. That's the kind of company that makes a difference and cares about communities across the United States.
Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
iHeartRadio brings you Global Citizen Festival 2025 from New York City at Central Park's Great Lawn. Live performances from Shakira, Cardi B, Tyla, Ira Starr, Mariah the Scientist, Camilo, and many more. All hosted by Hugh Jackman. Join the movement changing the world at globalcitizenfestival.com. Hear the entire festival live all day this Saturday on the free iHeart app's Global Citizen Radio and listen commercial-free right here at 10 p.m.
It's crazy to say, but we might see temps in the 80s today and tomorrow. It's going to be partly sunny with a high of 80 today. Tomorrow, sunny, a high of 81.
This report is sponsored by the Minnesota Department of Public Safety.
Here's how to install your child's car seat correctly, carefully, and lovingly. Remember, you're driving this decision. Drive smart and get your precious cargo home safely.
A message from the Minnesota Department of Public Safety.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Celebrate 100 years of high-flying dunks, 100 years of show-stopping moves, and 100 years of changing the game. Bring the whole family and be part of the legacy. This game is once in a century. Be there at Target Center on February 15th. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com for your tickets to the 100-year tour.
It's not too late to make a change. Local and personal Minnesota virtual schools provide the flexibility and support you need to succeed with more than 2 decades of experience with online learning for grades K through 12. Our exceptional teachers offer personal support to make school work for you. Tuition is free and computers are provided. If you need flexibility for work or sports, Minnesota Virtual Schools provides anywhere, anytime online learning just for you. We do online better. mnvirtual.org. That's mnvirtual.org.
Wake up.
Huh? Who is it?
It's all your anxious thoughts. Time to start worrying. What if the kids are late for school? What if you miss work? What if you're all snatched by giant prehistoric birds?
Nice try, anxious thoughts, but I'm joining YMCA of the North. The Y has what I need to take care of myself and get you under control.
But what about earthquakes? Super volcanoes?
Yeah, but new members get up to $235 worth of free wellness consultations. Learn more at ymcanorth.org.
Picture this. You're on a date. The conversation's flowing. The food's amazing. And then bad breath happens. Confidence? Gone. Here's the truth. Gum and mints, those are just bad breath Band-Aids. That's why you need to try Zellman's Minty Mouth.
There's so many things about this story that I just love. I think even she admits there's some part of the story that's absolutely ridiculous. What happened with your husband that made you say, oh my God, we can do War of the Roses? What happened?
I hope she makes you smile.
I found a pill.
The way you made me smile on the other end of a phone in the middle of a highway driving alone.
I've just noticed that sometimes he comes home and he smells like a different soap.
And there was some sort of smeared substance on her shirt.
I keep finding pairs of underpants in our mailbox.
I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. I hope you know she's the one by the end of the night. I hope you never ever felt more free. Tell your friends that you're so happy. I hope she comes along and wrecks every one of your plans. I hope you spend your last time to put a rock on her head.
Knowing that he was there and then she disappears, knowing that giving her the side eye, giving her the look the entire night.
I can't help it that you're insecure about my past relationship. I said I'm sorry. I've already apologized for that.
Yeah, babe, I go beat. Shows up in at 2 a.m. Pick from a friend, hanging on to a girl to just rub it in. I hope you stay up all night, all alone, waiting by the phone, and then he calls.
So we met this girl, and she introduced herself as, she was like, "Hi, I'm Kendra from Days of Our Lives."
Well, after the fact, he's like, "Yo, I went, by the way, I was at Kendra's house putting in a backsplash."
Looked at our Target app, and I've never done this, but it shows all sort of the purchase history around Valentine's Day. We also bought this Reese's heart-shaped chocolate box and condoms.
I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. I hope you know he's the one by the end of the night. I hope you never ever felt more free. Tell your friends that you're so happy.
So I hid under the stairs just in case, someone was going to come over, but no one ever came over. So I was stuck under the stairs for 3 hours.
Like you did on me. And I hope you cheat like you did on me.
And Kelly was hoping that you would send those roses to her.
Oh, well, if I would have known she was listening, I would have.
Well, of course you would have.
You're this upset about it. Why can't you just talk to me about
I'm going to get a restraining order or something now. Like,
Come
this is
on.
one step too far. Like,
honestly, just get off my...
Every guy says, "I told that crazy girl to leave me alone."
Yeah. He cheated on his wife, so can you really believe whatever the he's saying? Turns out that I'm basically the last person to know that my sister-in-law and my husband have been having an affair. Everybody else knows.
I can't hear you guys.
I mean, how long do you think this is going to last, though? Because, he can pretend right now that the phone is not coming through, that the call's not coming through. Because he was so flat busted, he just hung up.
Like you did on me.
.69 to 100, 35W tight northbound Burnsville split to County Road 42. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Gens Ryan, heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical. Sparks flying? Lights flickering? That could be a sign your wiring needs attention. Right now, your service call is free with any electrical repair. Call the experts at Gens Ryan today.
Those guys.
Hey, it's Taylor. Until her next era drops, iHeartRadio's got every era of Taylor Swift on one station. The life of a showgirl radio. As we count down to new Taylor music, open your free iHeart app and listen to this exclusive station. 100% Taylor. All the songs, all the albums, and behind-the-song stories from Taylor herself. While you listen, tap the red talkback mic and share the era you fell in love with Taylor to win exclusive merch, courtesy of Republic Records. Open the iHeart app, search Taylor Swift, and listen now. iHeartRadio.
Now live on streaming video. KDWB's Dave Ryan Show is now on YouTube every morning starting at 7 a.m. Just search Dave Ryan TV.
This came up kind of out of the blue a little while ago. We were talking about what's the worst thing you got in your eye. And Jenny had gotten construction dust. I got moth dust from their wings in my eye.
Ugh.
Bailey had a mysterious substance she wouldn't name, but she says that most people that have gotten it in their eye know exactly what she's talking about. And then Vaughn said, what did he say? Pee. Somebody was peeing on the subway and it splashed into his eye. Yikes. We got people on the phone with, this is really interesting because I think everybody has had something in their eye. Let's go to, who'd you say, Jenny?
This is Kristen's on line 4.
Kristen. Hi, Kristen.
Hello.
What did you get in your eye?
So it's actually a friend of mine. She went to India, and they have cattle that are just kind of off in the street. There is a bug called a cattle eyeworm that it typically only messes with the cows, but the dust got kicked up, and she got one in her eye.
Oh. No, a cattle eye worm?
Yep.
It's got eye in the name.
Well, did it bore a hole in her cornea?
She couldn't figure out. She had like a pain in her eye, couldn't figure it out, and then she saw it kind of like crawl across her eyeball.
So it was small enough that you're kind of like, it felt like a little like piece of hair or something, but you didn't know.
How'd she get it out?
Yeah. She had to go to a doctor there and have them remove it.
Wow.
Cattle eye worm.
Jeez.
I kind of want to
That sounds horrible.
I know.
Hey, thank you. Have a great day. Bye. All right. Nini, is that your name?
That is.
Nini, what did you get in your eye?
The contact cleaner that is hydrogen peroxide and nickel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that used to be really common. That's not really around anymore, is it?
Maybe not. I know
I
I've
hope
done
not.
it multiple times in the past, but
No, I've had it in my eye too, because you're supposed to put, there's a little metal disc you're supposed to put that diffuses the pain.
Yeah.
And if you don't put them and you put it in your eye, it is like your eyeball is on fire.
Yep.
Oh.
And you panic because then it's stuck. And then you're like,
Yep.
oh, crap, I got to take this out. And then it's just not enough.
it does cling to your eye.
Yes.
Yikes. Thanks, Nini.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Nicole, what did you get in your eye?
Metal shavings.
How did this happen?
So my husband works as a tool maker, and he came home and some of his clothes had metal shavings on them.
Mm-hmm.
You get those in your eye, and you sometimes have to go to the doctor and have them removed, and then you're on a course of eye drops for antibiotics and so on and so forth. It's not fun.
Oh my gosh, because anything like that, because if you get like hot pepper juice in your eye,
Yeah.
if you wait it out, it'll get better.
Yeah.
Pepper spray gets better, but metal shavings,
nope,
they don't get better.
Gosh,
Oh.
I'm scared that I actually do need to wear protective eyes.
You really should. Yeah.
Dave probably has a pair.
Thanks, Nicole.
Well, yep, you're welcome.
I used to wear.
Whoops, I felt like I cut her off. I'm not really sure, but Vaughn's got some touchbacks, some talk bags. What do you got? Talk
I
bags?
used to work at a Jamaican restaurant, and one day I was reaching down a big tub of jerk sauce that I guess somebody had just saran wrapped shut, and a big dollop of jerk sauce fell into my eye, and I had to use like the chemical wash station to get it out, and now I have a fuzzy spot where the jerk sauce landed on my eye. And yes, I did have to continue working after that with tons of mascara streaming down my face.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and your eyes will go water like crazy.
Hey, this is Andrea, and so the worst thing I ever got in my eye was when we used to go to Shooters all the time back in the day, and pool chalk got in between my contact and my eye and was rubbing all night, and I didn't realize it, and then I ended up with a corneal eye ulcer and in the hospital. It was the worst that they had ever seen, and it was a miracle that I even got my vision back.
Wow.
Jeez.
We have a ton of text messages. People are saying deodorant, where they scratch like their armpit or something and then touch their eye. It makes your eyes
really? I
super
didn't know
dry.
that. Okay. I've heard sunscreen also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This person says, when I was 10, I was trying to unclog super glue and it shot in my eye. I freaked out and closed my eye. Then I had to pull it open. I once cracked a glow stick and it burst open and went right in my
You
eye.
don't know what radioactive stuff is in a glow
I
stick.
know.
Yes.
They say it was so painful. I was rinsing my eye out for like 30 minutes and I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital. Someone says, how has no one said sunscreen yet, especially when it drips in from your sweaty forehead?
It does burn a little bit, but not. I mean, there's certain things that are worse. I think.
true.
Here's a couple of more talkbacks.
I went to get my nails done, and while she was putting the tips on, the glue somehow flipped and ended up getting nail glue in her eye. And she immediately blinked, was rubbing her eye, and then tried to open her eye, but it had been glued shut. And she tried to have me help her open it, but I had long nail extensions on, so I couldn't help her. And she ran in back, and I didn't see her for the rest of the appointment. Someone else did that.
Take a pocket knife and pry her eye open.
No,
Get
Dave,
a
let's
pocket
not.
knife.
No,
Hold
ew,
still.
don't.
Hold
Ew,
still.
no. Ew, no.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
Gross.
But I think the moral is here, everybody has had something awful in their eye.
Mhm.
And if you haven't, you're overdue.
Yeah.
So be careful.
Sheesh.
Should I bring out these things now?
Well, I don't want to rush it.
Yeah, we kind of would have to rush it. I promised that this morning at this time, I would bring out some things that I found in my basement that I'm going to give away here on the show. But we're a little bit short on time. Can we do it tomorrow around this time? Okay.
Oh, now I have to sit in suspense.
Oh,
Again,
Bailey
you
wants
won.
to know.
I want to know what it is.
I think you'd like one.
Okay.
I think you would. I think probably Mama Rhonda would like one too.
I'll take 2.
Probably your friend Jackie would like one too.
Yeah, you
So,
love Jackie. Get out of here.
What?
You creep.
What's the matter?
You're a
Yeah, aren't you
creep.
guys going to watch like King Pop Demon Hunters together or
Dave
something?
here's some backstory. Dave has a crush on my friend Jackie. Jeez. That's it.
She is
That's the
pretty
story.
hot.
She is
lucky,
beautiful.
Wow, lucky girl.
She's a beautiful woman.
Lucky
and he's always
girl.
like, what's Jackie up to?
And I will tell you this one. You're right. I am a creep. In case you had forgotten. Yes.
Friday Night Football is back, baby. What's up? It is Von Leak, and 101.3 KDWB is headed to your high school with a chance to roll the dice and win a $25,000 scholarship to any school of your choice. Friday, September 26th, we'll be at Monticello High. Go Magic! I'll see you on the field or in the stands this Friday night. It's Friday Night Football presented by the College of St. Benedict and St. John's University and 101.3 KDWB.
After touring the College of St. Benedict and St. John's University, I knew it was a college for me. The culture felt like home. Shortly after moving in, St. Ben's and St. John's became more than classrooms. Visit csbsju.edu to apply, estimate your scholarship, and write your own story. St. Ben's and St. John's. More than an education, it's life-changing.
It's crazy to say, but we might see temps in the 80s today and tomorrow. It's going to be partly sunny with a high of 80 today. Tomorrow, sunny, a high of 81.
This report is sponsored by Cub. Know what happy is? Veggies. Shop Cub produce at its crunchiest, crispiest, and freshest. Guaranteed, or they'll replace it. No questions asked. You want to make a veggie lover happy? Shop Cub for produce and shop happy.
Don't ghost your carpet this fall. Halloween brings out the best in people, but it also brings out the scariest dirt from all the foot traffic. Want to hear a scary laugh? I can't do it. Zero Res will do your carpet, your tile, your rugs, upholstery, pretty much every surface in your home. It can be zero resified, so it's time to call the cleaning pros over at Zero Res. Yeah, I promise you, you're going to love the service, the friendliness, the competence of the tech that comes by to clean your carpet. They have a 4.9 rating on Google, with over 21,700 reviews and more coming in all the time. So schedule this for fall because it's a great time. Because you know what your kids are going to do? They always do the same thing. They sit on the floor and pour their Halloween pillowcase all over the floor. And it should be clean. I mean, come on. Spell it backward or forward. It spells the same as Zero Res. So it's easy to remember when you call 9520 Res and ask for that KDWB special 3 rooms of carpet clean for just $129. Book them online, Zero Res Minnesota or 9520 Res. Make sure you mention the KDWB special to get a better deal. Doug.
Limu and I always tell you to customize your car insurance and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. But now we want you to feel it. Cue the emu music, Limu.
Save yourself money today. Increase your wealth. Customize and save, we say.
That may have been too much feeling.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Savings vary. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Excludes Massachusetts.
Gopher football returns to Huntington Bank Stadium on Saturday, September 27th for a Maroon Out. Wear maroon and back the Gophers against Rutgers. Get your tickets now at gophersports.com.
Xcel Energy's Home Energy Squad experts love helping you save energy. It makes their day to weather strip a door. Setting up a new smart thermostat is real high-five material. They have dreams about upgrading your light bulbs to LEDs. And installing a more efficient showerhead is actually one of their love languages. Let the experts who love to help you save energy help you save money. Make an appointment at excelenergy.com/squad with free installation of eligible energy-saving equipment.
Raising a family requires lots, and I mean lots, of energy. Quaker's protein products help you to keep things running smoothly. It's the protein you want when wrestling your toddler into their pajamas. There you go, buddy. To coach your 6th graders soccer team. And to carry all the groceries in one trip. Whether you want instant oatmeal, bars, or granola, Quaker has something for everyone in the family. Try Quaker protein products today. Quaker, bring out the good.
Still spending on search ads hoping to capture new customers? The truth is, search reaches people who already know your brand and is rapidly being replaced by AI. If you want real growth, you need to get in front of new customers on streaming TV, where attention is high on their favorite programming. Viant has proven technology to reach the right customers on the best programming, delivering real outcomes. Want better results? Visit ViantCTV.com today. That's ViantCTV.com.
Listen live to KDWB on the free iHeartRadio app. Brought to you by
Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
Friday Night Football is back, baby. What's up? It is Vaughn Leak, and 101.3 KDWB is headed to your high school with a chance to roll the dice and win a $25,000 scholarship to any school of your choice. Friday, September 26th, we'll be at Monticello High. Go Magic! I'll see you on the field or in the stands this Friday night. It's Friday Night Football presented by the College of St. Benedict and St. John's University and 101.3 KDWB.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
Let's escape the everyday hustle and bustle with a taste of the outdoors thanks to Decorators. Peaceful, isn't it? When you build with Decorators, outdoor moments like these don't have to end. Our industry-leading durability means you can enjoy your deck any time of year. With Decorators, it's always deck season. Visit Decorators.com to learn more. That's Decorators with a K.
What's the big fuss about choosing the right car seat? Well, Chloe, Charlie, Jill, and Max, just to name a few. Remember, you're driving this decision. Drive smart and get your precious cargo home safely.
A message from the Minnesota Department of Public Safety.
Dude, did you order the new iPhone 17 Pro? Got it from Verizon, the best 5G network in America. I never looked so good.
You look the same.
But with this camera, everything looks better, especially me.
You haven't changed your hair in 15 years. Selfies? Check, please.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro, designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever, with eligible phone trade-in and unlimited ultimate. Any condition guaranteed. Best 5G scores, root metrics data, United States, 1H 2025. All rights reserved. Trade-in and additional terms apply for all offers. See Verizon.com for details.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
694 has delays westbound from Silver Lake to East River. 394 heavy eastbound from Louisiana to Highway 100. Crosstown jammed eastbound from 169 to 100. 35W tight northbound Burnsville split to County Road 42. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Gens Ryan, heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical. Sparks flying? Lights flickering? That could be a sign your wiring needs attention. Right now, your service call is free with any electrical repair. Call the experts at Gens Ryan today.
Those guys.
101.3 KDWB.
You can't make this stuff
Hey, coming up on Monday morning, we're going to get you into that Taylor Swift movie that everybody's talking about. So be here on Monday morning, 7:05, and we'll give you the details of how to get into an exclusive KDWB showing of her movie. What is your don't knock it till you try it life hack? Somebody asked the internet, they said, "Why? What is your don't knock it till you try it hack?" Another one said, a couple of them says, Cheez-Its in soup. Now, Cheez-Its in soup actually sounds really good.
Yeah, especially tomato soup.
Is this only going to be food combos?
No. Pilates, they say it's great for everybody, but it's great life-changing if you're over 50. Another one, the mammalian diving reflex. Splash water on your face while holding your breath. It triggers your nervous system to slow the heart rate and redirect blood to your vital organs. It's some good stuff. Frozen towels.
What?
But let me explain.
Okay.
Putting a damp towel or regular towel in the freezer for a few minutes, then using it to quickly cool down your face and neck. Okay.
Oh, all
I'm going
right.
to tell you that here's one of my life hacks. About 10, 12 years ago, I got a towel warmer.
Yes.
And it looks like a trash can. Don't get the ones that are bars that you hang your towel on. I can't vouch for those. But this one looks like a trash can. You put your towel in it before you get in the shower. You push the on button. When you get out, even on a summer day, but especially on a winter day, it is toasty, oasty warm.
Toasty, oasty,
It feels so good. Heating towels, okay. If you are reheating meat, pasta, rice, pizza in the microwave, put a wet paper towel over the food. It keeps it from drying out.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Folding laundry while watching trash TV. Because if you're watching trash TV, you don't really care if you don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's a don't knock it till you try it.
Apparently
It
so.
just seems like a thing people do.
Forcing smiles. Smile broadly for a minute every morning when you're alone, like in the shower. It tricks your brain into thinking you're happy.
Well, why do we have to trick ourselves?
I say, come into work and ride the bus with a big fake smile and creep everybody out, like Bailey's doing right now.
I'm testing it. I'm happy.
It'll work. Grill your PB&J sandwich just like a grilled cheese. That sounds really good, doesn't it?
It does sound good. Honestly, I would eat the crap out of that.
Freezing grapes. They make great ice cubes for chilled wine or drinks.
Yes,
Well,
I've
they're
done that.
good also just frozen as a snack.
As a snickety snack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put a pinch of salt in coffee and on watermelon.
Did you try that?
You did.
Didn't like it. Yeah. Wasn't my thing.
You could taste the difference.
Yeah.
You taste salt in your coffee.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It just wasn't for me. Putting toothpaste on mosquito bites. They will disappear or at least not itch much anymore.
Oh.
Within minutes.
Really?
Another one says heat up a spoon until it's warm and press it on the bite. The heat nixes the protein that makes it itch, because what that itch is coming from is the mosquito. While they're sucking blood out, they're injecting you with a lubricant that thins your blood. That lubricant remains in your body.
Ew.
And that's what makes you itch.
Ew.
Yeah.
I did not know that, but that kind of grosses me out. But I'd love to see.
You're sharing a bodily fluid with a mosquito.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Ew. Buy me dinner first.
Oh.
Gross.
Don't get it in your eye.
Oh.
We'll be
Also,
back.
David,
Go ahead, what?
people are saying get a bidet. That's a don't knock it
that
till you
was
try
the
it.
first
100%.
thing I saw or thought of.
Because people were like, no, bidet, I would never.
I
Get
still
one.
haven't gotten one.
Get one. Life changing.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't know where I was recently, but I think it was somebody's house, and they had a toilet and then they had a bidet right next to it. I was like, wow.
Oh, that's like how the Europeans do
Well,
it.
there's an exclusive, specific, unique bidet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then there's a toilet next to it, I don't know, but in America, most people buy one off of Amazon
Mhm.
for like $50.
Yeah.
So you just attach it to your regular toilet.
And it's
Right.
easy to do.
Which
It's-
is where I want it. I want it on my regular. I don't want to get up off the toilet, wander over to a separate contraption to sit down
With
and
your
wipe
butt
my
hanging
butt.
out.
Yeah,
I think it's also like a hygiene thing. If you're sharing your toilet,
you
with,
tri-
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's right, yeah.
Like all your butt juice getting everywhere.
Not the butt juice.
We don't need to bring up that, Jenny, but thank you.
You brought it up.
I did?
No.
Yeah, you
Okay.
said, what's a don't knock until you try it?
I didn't bring up bidets. You guys did.
And now we're here.
I can't win, Bont. Seriously, I can't win.
No.
I am D-U-N done.
You'll learn one time in life. Let the women win.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've learned all the time.
Let us win.
Dave Zert is coming up next on KDWB.
next to you.
Today is One Hit Wonder Day.
Cause you had a bad day, you take one down, you sing a sad song.
Here's some of the best one-hit wonders of the past 20, 25 years, this century. Capital Cities never had another song.
Because, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. It just takes some time, a little girl and a little outlook. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be
I love the message in that song. If you never listen to the lyrics, listen to the message in that song. I like that one. Another one-hit wonder.
When I'm in the sky, bro.
I wonder if these one-hit wonders make enough money to survive like the rest of their lives. You know what I mean? Like the
probably
royalties.
not.
And maybe once in a while it'll be in a movie, so they get paid like, $4 million to have the song in the movie. Here's another huge song. They never had another hit.
Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar baby. Come my lady, you're my pretty baby, I'll make your legs shake, you make me go crazy.
Do you know this one?
Running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left.
And this one.
You gotta be so rude. Don't you know I'm human too? Why you gotta be so rude?
These guys came to, I think, Jingle Ball or Star Party one time. The song is not aged well, nor was it ever good.
Nope.
Here is one. What about this one? One-hit wonders. There are a whole bunch of them. If you want to go back into the last century, there's a whole bunch. But there are some from the last 25 years. Dave's Dirt.
You don't need social media for gossip, rumors, and half-truths.
Mhm.
You've got Dave's Dirt
Yep.
on KDWB.
Let's dive into Dave's Dirt. This is basically Hilaria Baldwin is being dragged over what fans are calling a fake Spanish accent. Here's an example of the fake Spanish accent.
And then Dancing with the Stars and I connected, and now we're here. It was just a very interesting experience, like very organic how it happened.
I hear it a little bit.
Yeah.
Not
What is she
really a
claiming
whole
to
lot.
be? Like what type? What that?
It's kind of like when Madonna 20 years ago all of a sudden had a British accent. And it was like, what? But I think if you go somewhere and live there long enough, you start to pick up on the accent a little bit.
Maybe after like some years.
I think she's just putting it on for.
But like, I know a
show.
guy who's Dutch and still has his Dutch accent that lives in the United States and has been here for like 10 years.
I think you save it forever. I know somebody who's Irish and they still have a very strong, I can't do the Irish accent, but it's a very strong Irish. That's my Irish accent.
you're right.
Yes.
offended so many Irish people.
Louise.
Yep.
There was a study done of flirting advice from boomers, millennials, Gen X's, and Gen Z's. So I'm going to ask you guys, which one do you think gave the best advice? Boomers basically said, be yourself and be respectful when it comes to flirting. Gen X said, be funny, interesting, and interested. Millennials said, be friendly and witty. And Gen Z said, be complimentary, cheeky, and authentic. I personally think I liked Gen X is the best.
Me too.
Be funny,
yeah.
interesting, and interested.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think that's true. Funny is a very effective tool.
Yeah. I like that one best, I think.
Which
Because
one?
it's help. I was going to say because it helps in any capacity, not just relationships, friends, coworkers, being funny.
Flirting advice from the generations.
Wow. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky have a third child. They named their daughter Rocky Irish Mayers and posted it on Instagram yesterday. She was born on Saturday, September 13th, and they look really beautiful. The kid is beautiful because their parents are beautiful, so it makes sense. And they have two other kids, son's name Rizza, R-Z-A, and Riot. And so now they have all our names for all of their children.
Riot. Oh, boy.
RZA and Riot and Rocky.
So the Jim Henson Company, Jim Henson's responsible for Sesame Street, Fraggle Rock, the Muppets. Also, shout out to you if you know Fraggle Rock. They are putting out puppet memorabilia on auction, on the auction block for the first time.
We are making props, costumes, set pieces, memorabilia, and yes, even puppets officially available for auction for the very first time. Our fans often ask about how they can own their own piece of Henson history, and this auction is a unique opportunity to do just that.
I want an Ernie. I want Ernie.
To the lap, yes.
Ebert.
I think that'd be so cool. The Muppets have been a staple of life since what? The 50s?
In the 70s.
70s?
No.
Like,
the 60s
or late
for sure.
60s, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's
so
when
iconic.
Sesame Street came on.
Right.
But I'm going to guess the Muppets were around.
Yeah, Kermit
early.
was like black and white when Kermit was first introduced. That was a long time ago. You remember when the world was black and white,
I
Dave?
did. It was weird. Everything was black and white. If you wore a blue shirt and a red shirt, nobody could tell the difference. It's kind of crazy.
Wild.
It's hard to imagine Leonardo DiCaprio with a different name, but it almost happened. That's his real name. But at the start of his career, he was advised to use a stage name because his real name sounded too ethnic. His agent said, they're never going to hire you with a name like Leonardo DiCaprio. Now, his dad said, no. His agent wanted him to be Lenny Williams. Lenny Williams does not have the magic to appeal of a Leonardo DiCaprio. And
We
I
say
think
that. We say that, but that's because we know Leonardo DiCaprio.
But
If he was still the same person, but Lenny Williams, we wouldn't be saying that.
I mean, maybe so, but I guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
But Leonardo DiCaprio is a very fun, memorable name. It's
Mhm.
like Billie Eilish or Quentin Tarantino.
It's true.
It's much more memorable than something like
Lenny
Williams.
Do you
Michael
think
Jordan.
Leonardo DiCaprio is cute?
Not anymore.
Yeah,
Well,
not
not
anymore.
anymore.
Not anymore.
But
no,
at the
he's- he's got a certain appeal to him. Oh yeah, in Titanic, he was. Yeah,
Oh, he was
beautiful.
so
I
good
don't know, He's
looking.
got such an interesting face that doesn't look like other faces.
It's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree.
Do you think he's cute?
I don't know. I've always been just like,
Oh, I
you know?
loved him back in the day.
When he was Jack.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations to Rihanna and ASAP Rocky because they welcomed their third child.
I just said that. No, you're good.
I'm sorry. I'm always reading the next story, so I thought you covered that earlier. My bad. How about Phineas? Did we talk?
Yeah,
about
we didn't talk
Phineas
about
yet?
Phineas. Tell me about
Okay.
Phineas.
Well, he proposed to his girlfriend of 7 years, Claudia. He arranged a helicopter ride to a hilltop where he got down on one knee, and they announced their engagement on Instagram.
Ooh, on a hilltop.
And guess what, Bailey?
Yeah.
They met on a dating app.
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow,
maybe your
there's
date
hope.
on Friday with the Hinge guy.
Bailey's got a date on Friday. She met a guy on Hinge. Have you talked to him on the phone yet?
No.
Okay, just texting.
No, just texting
Yeah,
over
the-
Hinge.
The youth
just
don't do that.
I don't want to talk to him. I'll
Yeah.
talk to him when I see him in person.
It's so odd.
What do you mean that's odd?
I just think
You
it's a little
haven't Have you ever used a dating app?
Actually, no.
Perfect. Then shut it.
Okay.
God,
Wow,
this
so
guy.
aggressive.
But she
Can't
gets mad
make
at
a
me.
comment, I know.
Gosh,
Wow.
men can't do anything.
Well, because you're like, that's so weird that you haven't talked to him on the phone. You don't have any experience in that. So maybe shut your pie hole.
You're right.
I would not talk to someone on the phone before
No.
a date.
Because what if he sounds like this? I'd rather just find out in person.
Okay.
What if he sounds like George Washington?
Okay.
We don't really
Anything
know
else?
what George Washington
Anything
was
else?
like.
Anything else?
He died
I've got
before
something.
recording. What do you got?
John Mulaney is going to be the first comedian ever to perform at Wrigley Field. And so this is
I got a clip. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real, 35,000 seat venue. But look, if Mark Grace could come out there every day and just deliver ripping cigarettes, I can face down this crowd too. I'm so excited for it.
Yeah, so that's set for July 11th of next year. And it's exciting because everybody, performs at different stadiums and stuff, like sports stadiums. So now it's going to be a comedian.
And Wrigley Field is so iconic. So
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky and Rihanna had a kid. No, I'm kidding. No, so you remember at the Emmys about a week or so ago, Nate Bargatze, who's a comedian, and he hosted it. He did this thing where for every second that you went over the 45 minutes for this 45 seconds for the speech, he would donate money to a charity. Well, he said he didn't plan to do this. Here's him talking about it.
I had it in my head one way. It kind of came out another way, but the reasoning was there. I wasn't going to give that money at the end. I wasn't thinking I was going to have to, but the way it went, I was like, well, I can't, I'm not going to not.
And he ended up giving $250,000.
Wow.
Which is a lot of money for somebody like Nate. Taylor would be like, that's a tip. That's a tip for my Uber driver. Speaking of Taylor, they wanted to play the Super Bowl, but she's saying, you got to pay me for it. And the NFL says, we don't pay, you get paid in publicity. Taylor says, I don't need publicity, you need me. So they walked away from the negotiations, but it's possible the NFL could come crawling back on their hands and knees to say, please. So they're throwing around another name for the Super Bowl.
And?
Adele.
I heard yesterday somebody posted it was like, it's confirmed. And I was like, no, it's not.
No.
And then I thought about how cool it would be because she has so many hits, but they're all sad.
But it's not the Super Bowl's got to be energetic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You two were out last week when we talked about this, but Adele was offered the Super Bowl back in like 2018 or something. And she openly said, no, I said no. I am not a Super Bowl halftime performer. I'm not going to be running around and doing all of these things.
Yeah.
But now this time around, I guess she is actually entertaining the idea. She has a great voice and she is a comedian on stage with
she's so funny
at her shows. But Bailey pointed out the fact that you're not talking during the Super Bowl halftime.
Not really.
You
You're
are performing the
yeah.
whole time. So I do not think that she is a good choice for the halftime
I feel
show.
like they could strap her to a pair of like wings and then just have her like, you know, we could have had it all. And then she like flies up into the air and that would be enough like show.
I don't know. She really just stands pretty still on stage when she performs.
She has to. She's got a breath support.
That's
makes
true.
sense.
Okay. Today at the White House, President Trump is expected to sign the deal for a group of American investors to buy a majority of TikTok. If you are an account holder, you'll notice changes made to TikTok legal in America will happen within the digital code. Actually, you probably won't notice it. And there is no need for users to download a new TikTok app. But you can follow Dave Ryan's show on TikTok and see Best of the War of the Roses. Also, follow us on Dave Ryan Show on Instagram or Dave Ryan Show on Facebook. So go check that out. That is The Dirt, brought to you by 612 Injured, Heimer and Lammer's Injury Law. Coming up, in case you missed it, I'm going to tell you a little preview. The War of the Roses turned out really well. And it actually made us chuckle at the end of War of the Roses. So it's kind of a happy War of the Roses. Spoiler alert. And you got to hear it. It's coming up next on KDWB.
Sono Bello gets you. They know the